here today to talk about the treatment our members that work at the Marks & Spencer's distribution centre in Swinton are receiving at the hands of Marks & Spencer's, who actually purport to be an ethical company and to care about the ethics of their brand. One of the biggest problems is that many of our members work for an agency and they're paid up to £2 an hour less per hour than people that work for DHL on the site, and they are doing exactly the same jobs. Within DHL there are people on two-tier workforce earning £2 an hour more than other people working alongside them who are doing exactly the same job. The Tempay members that work for the agency at the distribution depot also only have 7-hour-a-week contracts, although they're expected to be available for 40 hours. So for example, they have to be available to give 40 hours of their time to the company, but may only get 7 hours work and therefore 7 hours pay, which is minimum wage, slightly under £47 a week, which they can't live on. The insecurity of these precarious contracts is horrendous. It means that people never know if they're going to have enough wages from one week's end to the next to actually put food on the table or to pay their rents. I won't say mortgages because they haven't got mortgages. You can't get a mortgage if you only have a 7-hour-a-week contract. So it has a huge knock-on effect. Things even like a mobile phone contract, they have trouble getting those. So it has an enormous effect, and the insecurity of their work is really difficult for them to deal with. Marks & Spencer have a policy for their supply chain which is supposed to cover the ethics of the supply chain, and it is supposed to ensure that there is ethical trading within their supply chain. But it seems that they only want to apply this to other countries. They don't seem to want to apply it to their supply chain in this country and indeed in Swindon. Marks & Spencer so far have washed their hands of it. They don't seem to want to know what's happening in their supply chain. We have brought it to their attention. What we would like them to do is give people equal treatment in their distribution train. If you work on that site, you should all have the same pay, the same hours, the same contract. Equality isn't too much to ask for from a company like Marks & Spencer's. This is just the beginning of a campaign that the GMB is running to help get equal treatment for the people that work in Marks & Spencer's supply chain. This is the first of many protests. We will be protesting outside Marks & Spencer's stores. We may well have industrial action. We don't know how far this will go, but what we want Marks & Spencer's to do is to talk to us about how they can pay for equal work in their supply chain. We're not asking a ridiculous amount, we just want equal pay for people. But the GMB isn't going to let this one go because we feel it's just wrong. What Marks & Spencer's doing is wrong. They can afford to pay people a fair wage and they should do it. We want Marks & Spencer's to talk to us now to stop this escalating further.